In Brasilia, in the district of the ministries, it's like a uniform. Business ties, suits and white skin. In a country where more than 50% of the population is black, here in the heart of power, the elite looks very different from the society it supposedly represents. Anna Venturini is the director of affirmative action policy at the newly created Ministry of Racial Equality. She organised a meeting on this subject. The room is full of black people in high positions, an exception that she wants to turn into a general rule.
This decree came about with the specific objective of targeting high-level public service positions, which are not accessible through the quota policy. The quota law provides for places in federal public competitions in general. But what we found out through a survey by a research institute is that there are no quotas for the so-called positions of trust, of decision, to which the public entrance exams do not apply.
A glass ceiling that needs to be broken at university level. In Brazil, since 2012, in the government of Dilma Rousseff, universities have applied quotas for black, mixed race, indigenous and socially disadvantaged students. But the longer you study, the less this diversity is felt. And at the doctoral level, no national quotas are imposed. Each institution can decide for itself. Rio's Federal University was one of the pioneers of quota policies.
The final objective is that the policy of quotas becomes obsolete, that we finally have a representation of the diversity of society in its entirety in all doctorates.
What we need is for this new elite to give wings to young people who are starting to study, for them to be able to say to themselves, I can do it.
Placing people who have suffered discrimination at the heart of power will enable them to act better to help future generations.
The governments have set an ambitious target. They hope that by the end of 2026, 30% of senior civil service positions will be filled by black Brazilians.